McHenry, Illinois, home of the Warriors, the McHenry Outdoor Theater, and Happy Jacks. This family-oriented town was founded in 1832 and has flourished to a population of about 28,000 people today. The Heart of the Fox offers a wide range of living styles from suburban neighborhoods to rural farmlands. While this town may sound like the ideal place to be, it is not. The school systems are being overrun with a new method of teaching called the flipped classroom. Lucky for you, we are here to explain what it is all about.
What's your paper on?
The flipped classrooms.
What's a flipped classroom?
The flipped classroom inverts traditional teaching methods, delivering instruction online outside the classroom and moving homework into the classroom.
So that takes the teacher out of the whole situation?
Pretty much. Yeah.
And what are we paying them to do?
Flipped classrooms were founded by teachers John Bergman and Aaron Sams in 2007.
Analyzing how the adolescent brain develops has significant importance in revealing the flaws of a flipped classroom. It has been said that adolescents seem to pay the most attention and are the most motivated to do their work between 1 and 3 p.m. When a teacher assigns a video for a student to watch when he or she gets home, it is going to be well past this ideal learning time. The student is going to have no motivation to learn off a video when he or she just endured 7 hours of learning in school. Bryce and I conducted an intense interview with Ms. Stephanie Lucas. As many people may know, she's a math teacher at McHenry West Campus, and she's a big believer in the flipped classrooms. She's implemented in almost all of our classes. Segments of our interview can be seen throughout this whole entire documentary, like this one.
Last year was rough because I feel like my students, with it being the first year that I did it, I think a lot of students had kind of a negative connotation about it.
No.
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 No. No.
No.
No. I think the breakdown was 40% said they did not like flipped classroom and they would not want to be in flipped classroom again.
Do you hate flipped classrooms?
They're bad. They're really bad.
They're dumb. No.
Dumb? No?
My opinion of flipped classroom is that it doesn't work and it doesn't help kids make a connection with what they're learning, like from the teacher too.
Erica, voice your opinion on flipped classrooms.
They're the worst. Don't ever do it.
Why are they the worst?
Okay, because I learned so much better, like, if a teacher walks through steps on a board, not by, like, trying to find the video I'm supposed to watch online and then take notes when I have questions on the notes, and then the teacher's not there to ask.
I feel your pain. Thank you. Since elementary school, we have learned everything we know from lessons written on the board. So why are teachers now trying to change this learning style that we have become so accustomed to? This is the Ryan Ellison. He teaches his physics classes the original way with notes like these on the board. When students don't understand a topic, they immediately let him know what is not clicking. Mr. Ellison is always more than happy to go over problems again if we don't understand something. We tried a flipped classroom type lesson in his class before where we went home and went through a PowerPoint on our own. Well, the next day in class when he asked how we did, there was an eruption of negative comments. No one could figure out what the hell was going on. However, when he went back over it on the board together with us, everyone was like, oh, okay. Me and Bryce's second period class had a big discussion on how stupid the flipped classrooms were. However, technology did not like us and the iPad ran out of storage. Mr. Ellison stated in that discussion that he didn't understand how any students passed the classes that were flipped. He understands this dire situation we students are in with the advancement of technology happening so rapidly and teachers trying to use it to their advantage. Their advantage? Not having to talk the whole class period and lecture. Our advantage as students? Nothing. Nada. Not only are flipped classrooms being implemented in high schools, but in the middle schools as well.
This is a problem especially in middle schools because younger students require more attention and guidance.
We conducted a recent interview with a middle schooler. Her opinions speak for all fellow students. What did you think about watching those videos at home?
I hate them.
Why?
Honestly, I don't feel like I'm learning anything because it's better when the teacher tells us what to do and not the stupid computer.
Are the videos that you're watching just have your teacher in them?
No, they're online.
They're just like random people, not even your teacher.
It's like a computerized person thingy talking to us.
Oh. Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Got anything else to say? You know those are called flipped classrooms, right?
Huh?
You know those are called flipped classrooms?
I know now.
Alright, well, they're affecting the middle schools now, apparently.
Yeah.
Alright, what do you think of them?
I hate them. Because I feel like the teacher's not even explaining us anything to do. And I don't understand what the computer
Does your teacher go over it in class?
She just gives us the videos and says this is due tomorrow. And then you just listen to the computer. She's like, you have to listen and make sure you understand it.
And what are your grades when you watch these videos on tests?
Well, she doesn't teach us. They're C's and D's, but when she does teach us, they're A's and B's.
Alright, well, okay, thank you.
The learning that happens in a flipped classroom goes to the same place this hallway does, nowhere.
So there are some negatives. In terms of students, I know that sometimes students don't always have access to technology at home. A negative for me would be that it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of prep. I have to have videos completed. I have to have in-class stuff for them to do. I have to it's a lot more planning than your typical lecture. Because with a lecture, I can just show up and I can lecture all day about all the stuff that I know about Algebra 2. But now that I flip some of it to be outside of class, I then have to come up with some sort of activity or something for the students to do in class.
Miss Lucas is right. It does take a lot of prep to prepare all the videos and all the in-class work that a flipped classroom requires. However, teachers nowadays are taking all the other videos out there to their advantage. They aren't making their own. They're just telling their students, oh, go home and type in this URL and this video should pop up with some random teacher. Well, that's not using the flipped classroom correctly. It's supposed to be your teacher teaching you.
It's like flipped classroom, I hate this, and I just don't want to participate. And I'm going to do everything I can to just do the minimum. I'm going to do what I can to get by, and then I'm done.
Wow. It's like she read our minds. It is recommended that children get 60 minutes of physical activity a day.
Instead of getting their exercise in, students are frying their brains behind a computer screen.
Flipped classrooms are like this red light. They stop and make you wait until green says go. However, the green light never comes for the students imprisoned in a flipped classroom.
I don't think there's any single teaching model that reaches every kid, which is why I try to vary it up. And I try to do activities and make it so that it's not the same thing every day. So it's kind of a different approach and
trying to get kids to think differently about math. I would say this is still something that I'm working on.
After hearing the opinions of multiple students and adults, it is clear that teachers should walk away from the flipped classroom methodology. Bloop bloop bloopers! But for the other majority that doesn't... The face of frustration. Stop!